Back in December, after the DOJ and the House Oversight Committee issued back-to-back scathing reports critical of then Chief of Police Pamela Smith, the mayor wasn't convinced that crime data manipulation was a widespread problem.
I don't see any evidence of that. If the claim is, and I don't think anybody has demonstrated that the police chief directed anybody to change numbers.
Today, I asked the mayor if she had been lied to.
What I know is that we have been trying to get at all of the information for months. And I think we have one piece of the puzzle, the IAD report. The next piece of the puzzle will be the Inspector General's report. The Inspector General gave me a briefing last week.
On Monday, Interim Chief of Police Jeffrey Carroll notified 13 high-ranking MPD officials they would be terminated based on an internal affairs investigation into the manipulation of crime data. Two of those officials, Andre Wright and Lachey Makel, were two of Chief Pamela Smith's closest officials. Wright was a co-executive assistant chief of police, and Makel was an assistant chief overseeing patrol services.
What's important to know right now is that the Metropolitan Police Department, through its Internal Affairs Division, has sustained the fact that crime stats were manipulated. And so the data that we learned in 2024 and 2025, where the department had reported 30 and 35% decreases in violent crime, that wasn't true.
As News 4 first reported last July, then Chief Pamela Smith accused 3rd District Commander Michael Pulliam of manipulating crime data, an allegation he denied. Pulliam is one of 2 commanders now accused in the investigation and are facing termination. Tatiana Savoy, the commander of the 2nd District, is the other. Interim D.C. Chief of Police Jeffrey Carroll says there was enough evidence of crime data manipulation to fire 13 of his officials. Now, if that's so, why was it being done, and what are the consequences for crime victims here in the city?
So many of those cases that were misclassified were not investigated properly and probably did not have a disposition. So if you were the victim of one of those crimes that was misclassified, the perpetrator of your case probably was never even investigated.
The report issued by the DOJ said thousands of cases in the district were misclassified. The 13 officials on leave have the right to due process under the department's general orders, and so they will keep their jobs for now as their cases get heard one by one. In the district, Paul Wagner, News 4.